Welcome, fans. It's that time again for the Amasis Grimm Show, starring me, the coolest person on earth, Amasis Grimm. Would like to introduce our not-so-new interviewee, Ron Diamond.
You again. I thought they would have got a new host by now. I guess not.
They can't fire me, I own the business.
Darn.
What happened to your suit? Were you mugged?
Do I always have to wear a suit?
Well, yes, if you're a businessman, like me.
You call yourself a businessman. Look at this guy. I mean, honestly. Look at the hair. Look at his face. He's wearing gloves in the middle of summer. Come on. And he tells me about wearing a suit.
This is a suit. The big coat to represent the big business. The fur to represent animals and stuff. The hair to show that I don't need to cut my hair.
And today, it is the Ron Diamond Show. Remember that.
You can pretend as much as you want, Cupcake.
The cupcake thing again.
Of course.
You know what? We're just going to skip this. Ask your questions. I've got more important things to do.
Not as important as me. Well, the first question. I've been told that you are a very, very, very seasoned manager for the DCW Wrestling Corporation.
Yes, that I am.
Tell us about your career. You
Well,
call it that.
Are you mocking my career? How long have you had this show?
All of 3 months.
Okay, 3 months. I've been doing what I do for almost 2.5 years. When you've got that much experience, then we'll talk. But anyway, the coat. Always about the coat. Anyways, about my career. Yes, I have been a manager with DCW for quite some time now. I've managed some pretty good wrestlers, and I've managed some pretty terrible wrestlers. I've managed champions, something you would know nothing about.
Because I'm the best champion there is.
Where's your gold?
This is my gold. Because it's a golden shirt. Are you colorblind?
No, not one bit. But that doesn't look gold to me. It looks like leopard.
Leopard is gold.
Anyway, let's continue.
Who are the most recent wrestlers you are managing?
At the current time, I'm managing one named Samuel Elias. He just recently had a match in our last show against Lucio DeVere, which he took out without a problem. And playing...
Didn't look like it to me.
And you were there? I didn't see you there.
I was in the middle of the ring. What are you talking about?
Oh, you must have been the referee. The guy that does nothing.
Obviously.
Anyway.
I do more by sitting here and talking, and you have all of your 2 years of experience.
You got that right. You are pretty good at talking, and that's about all you are. Talk.
Not just talk. I have the coat.
The coat. I'm going to take that coat, rip it off your body, and probably...
Is that how you get your giggles?
Stomp all over it, and then set it on fire.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, you were asking about the people I manage.
Yes.
As I said, Samuel Elias is on a roll. He's beat Lucio DeVere this past show. Next show, it's hard to tell who he'll be going against, but whoever it is will stand absolutely no chance.
You going to wrestle Bish?
You know
You might
what?
give him some.
I could wrestle Bish with both hands tied behind my back.
It's a challenge.
It might be.
Oh no, Bish. Look who's coming to get you.
You better be afraid.
Remember, he got mugged.
I didn't get mugged. If you must know, my suit
Was it
is
that
in...
mugged you? What? Bish mugged you, didn't he?
Bish probably couldn't fit in my suit. It's too small for him. There's a reason they call him Fat Fish. I mean, come on.
Fish? Oh god. He can swim?
If you must know, my suit is sitting in my car in a suitcase. Might I add, it is a Porsche. Something you know nothing about.
So somebody stole your car. I think we should get somebody to do something about this. Like,
I must say, I have to ask, where did you get your education?
computer, like everybody else.
That explains everything.
I read the dictionary. You can't trick me this way.
Well, because that takes a lot of skill.
Yes, it does.
You must have a lot of time on your hands.
Well, of course I do, and if I didn't, then I wouldn't be hosting this show.
Yeah. Terrible host. Anyways, any more questions?
Yes, just one. Where's your show?
I don't need a show.
Exactly.
You know what? I could take this show from you.
I think you're in denial.
I am not in Egypt, thank you. I am here on the Amasis Crap Show.
He's getting violent because he doesn't have a show.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, buddy. Keep us up. I think there's going to be a challenge that I'm going to have to put out to you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Why me?
Because you're a terrible host.
Not a terrible host. This is my show.
Only because...
You don't have a show.
And what did you have to do to get this show?
I simply asked.
Like I was going to say, if I wanted to, I could buy your show.
You don't
And the
have any
first thing I would do is fire you. Because you're terrible. You're supposed to be sitting here asking me questions, and we're sitting here arguing about the Amasis Grimm show.
You started.
Is this a show about who you're interviewing, or is this a show about you?
Well, fine. We'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Because I allow it. How has your career been so far?
Obviously pretty awesome. I'm still there, you know. I've had people that I've managed win championships, as I've said before. You can't get any better than that. Speaking of which, before we go on, make sure you buy The Rise of Ron Diamond on DVD.
Or Cupcake will cry.
You know what I'm gonna do with this DVD? I'm gonna show. You know what I'm gonna do with this DVD? I'm gonna take it sideways and never mind. We'll just end it there.
Well, I think we should sign off for now.
Before we do, remember, this guy, terrible host. You guys need a new host. Me, Ron Diamond, the greatest thing to ever happen, ever.
Who had his car stolen, got mugged, and is in denial.
And you guys are saying I'm in a place in Egypt again.
Well, obviously, if you don't have a car to get to the U.S.
I'm in the U.S. Where are we right now?
In denial.
I don't feel very wet.
It's a dry season.
Oh my. You got an answer for everything, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Too bad none of them are correct.
In denial.
Anyways, I will let you have your purty little show.
And the coat.
And your coat that I'm going to take off of you and burn.
Do you like stripping men?
You're a man?
Of course I am.
I thought you were a really ugly lady.
I have huge biceps. This coat hides them very well.
It must.
Anyway, thank you for coming on to my show, which is mine.
and will soon be mine.
If you don't get mugged again.
I didn't get mugged.
Grimm girl. No Grimm girl. Fine. Please evacuate the premises.
Were you gonna have her threaten me like you did your last host? With this, which I now hold.
It's empty.
You're lucky. Too bad your last guest didn't realize that. By the way, where's your hat?
I don't need the hat anymore.
Because you're not that cool.
Toodles, cupcake. We thank our interviewee, Cupcake, for coming onto the show, aka Ron Diamond. Thank you, fans, for letting me show you how awesome I am. See you next time, and remember, it's my show.